Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie and today I thought it would be a fun idea to show you my current journal stack. I'm going to begin with this one here. This is just a cheapy composition notebook that I picked up in my local HomeSense. I pick up the majority of my journals in my local HomeSense actually. And this one is predominantly just for experimenting with collage, documenting my week, and also for doing my morning pages, because I am currently doing Julia Cameron's The Artist's Way. So I've been doing my morning pages in here, and I also use it to smash receipts and things in. Let's get you to a... Right, so this is my current week. So I do I tend to do art on this side, and then document my week over here. I haven't finished this page yet. I've actually got to go back and fill in a few pages, and then after that I tend to just do my morning pages. The next one I'm going to show you is this little sketchbook here. This is what I've been using. If you follow me over on Instagram, you may have seen that I've been doing Summerween themed sketches to try and get me back into a sketching practice, and I think all bar one, this one here, I've posted over there. And I did pretty well with it. I got up to day 15, but then I kind of had to put it on pause, because I was finding, because this sketchbook is so small, when I was working at the desk with it, or even just on my bed and using a lap tray, I was hunched over it so much that I was actually starting to get really bad neck pain. So I'm not going to be using this one for a little while, but I will come back to it perhaps sometime at the end, middle to the end of the month, and maybe just do sort of a couple of sketches in it per month. Now this one is an A5 sketchbook. This is by a brand that Hobbycraft have started carrying called Shaw and Marsh. What is really cool about this journal / sketchbook is that it has different substrates in it. So you have, I think it's sort of a cartridge paper, and then you have sort of a mixed media, you know, the handmade type papers. You got one of those, the Hessian page, and I think there's a canvas page. Yeah, there's a canvas page just here. You can see here, this is my Roxanne Coble inspired page by Bun. I'll leave the link to her YouTube channel down below, just in case you haven't watched any of her videos. She does amazing art. I've been a fan of her for years now. So this journal has been pretty good in holding up to my punishment of throwing lots of different art supplies at it. However, it is a bit like me in the fact that the binding is not holding together so great. It's not holding together so great. It's held together with a wing and a prayer and a whole load of masking tape. But it has been a really fun journal to work in. I've got a couple of pages left at the back here that I'm still working on, and then I will do a proper flip through. And next up is a altered book journal that I've decided to use as an art journal. This is an old copy of Ash by James Herbert. I haven't done anything to the cover as yet, because I don't tend to do a whole lot to my journal covers anyway, and if I do, I tend to do it at the end, once I've finished the journal, because I am quite a messy worker. So I've only done a couple of pages in here. This one I actually did as a YouTube video, so you can check that out if you want to see how I created that page. And I also did this one as a YouTube video. So I'll leave the link to that one as well. But the others, I've just kind of got a few backgrounds going and put in a few papers. I recently went through my paper stash and found a load of quite old Art by Marlene papers that I completely forgot I had. So I'm going to be using a lot of those in here because they are lovely. And this journal I've been really loving working in. This one I also picked up in HomeSense, and I love that it's got geodes and crystals on the front of it. That really drew me to it as soon as I saw it. This one I'm not ready to show the inside. I'm not sure if I will ever show all of the inside of this one. because I'm actually using this, I'm calling it my spiritual journal, which could be taken to mean Book of Shadows or Grimoire, because I am on a bit of a spiritual journey this year, which is something I don't really feel comfortable going into like full detail about as yet, but it's been really, I know it sounds sort of a bit cliche to say it, but it has really felt like a homecoming. It really has. And like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders. So keeping along the spiritual theme, this is my moon book, which is a Carpe Diem traveller's notebook. So I'll take you through a little bit of this. I'm not going to show you sort of like the ins and outs of all my writing and stuff in here, because again, that is very personal. I can show you some of the art that I've made. So in here, it's got these cool little like pocket bits. In here I've got some journaling cards, I've got some tarot and oracle cards. These were the last ones that I pulled at the new moon, and a little sleeve just for keeping bits and bobs. And then this is my current moon journal. So yeah, this was well, the first piece of artwork that I made in here actually, and it was actually based on a prompt by Molly Roberts, an art magic prompt, and this was dealing with heart magic, and I did some like pull out bits here. And then this one, this isn't anything to do with my moon journal, I just didn't know where else to put it. Because I'd been going through my paper stash, I made a traveller's notebook insert and I didn't know where to put it, so I just shoved it in here for now. And then there's just some papers and things at the back. Last but not least, isn't actually a journal. It's my planner, but I thought I'd better put it in here anyway. I might as well, as it was on the desk. This is just a standard cheapy planner, again from HomeSense. Love HomeSense. They do some really cool stuff at the moment in their stationery section. So yeah, you just have a week at a glance and then a month at a glance at the front. The only downside to this is that because it is an American planner, it's week starting on a Sunday, which I don't like. They do that for the month at a glance, but then the week at a glance starts on a Monday. So I don't know. But yeah, as a general planner, it's fine. The paper's really nice. So I don't tend to go really fancy with my planners now. I used to, but to be honest, with stuff that I've got to do when life gets busy, this tends to be not decorated as much, or at all, even. The past 2-3 weeks has just been like biro and the paper. There's been no stickers, no washi, no nothing. And that has been something that I've also been really enjoying. I enjoy decorating my planner pages, and I also enjoy them plain. This is my current journal and planner setup. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like and consider subscribing so you can see more regular content from me. And leave me a comment down below. Let me know how many journals you currently have on the go and how many sketchbooks. I am always interested and intrigued to see what other people use and how they use it.